Hi, I'm Sergeant Ambrosini, and I'm here at the first ever Camp Arif Jam Ribfest, where the best barbecuers on post will be competing to see who has the best barbecue ribs. So let's meet our competitors and see what's cooking. It was another beautiful 100-degree day at Camp Arif Jam. The birds were chirping, and a handful of troops were preparing a meal big enough to satisfy an entire brigade. The stage was set for a competitive cook-off, and the soldiers couldn't have been more excited. There were high expectations for Team Alpha Omega. Sergeant Reyes and Sergeant Laporte have been cooks for the brigade for the last 5 years, but Sergeant Laporte has been preparing for this moment his entire life.
So I had a vision when I was 3 years old that I will be in this predicament I am today, that I will be asked to join a barbecue contest, and here we are now. I woke up this morning just on PT, 3.5 mile run in 6 minutes, just to let you know. Then I went and brined my ribs for 3.5 hours. Okay, it was 2.5 hours. Then I seasoned them, so they're in there chilling right now. You see that white container right there? They're in there, the secret ribs.
So this is Sergeant Rivera, who showed up 2 hours late. If the early bird gets the worm, what does the late bird get?
Leftovers.
Okay, and who's your partner?
Staff Sergeant Garza, Christopher type.
Master Chef.
We are Ribs Ahoy. We're the underdogs.
We're the underdogs.
Okay.
Okay. But we're the best team. We're the best
Yes.
team.
I will say you have matching uniforms, and that goes a long way.
Chicago. We're representing Chicago right here.
How long have you guys been barbecuing?
27 years old, so
You were barbecuing as a baby.
it's been a rough childhood, you know.
This isn't a therapy session. This is, you know.
I wasn't nurtured enough as a child.
let's just talk about the barbecue for now. Who do you think of the people that you've seen so far? Who do you think is your biggest threat?
Kane and Anderson.
I think it's Sergeant Kane, Sergeant Anderson.
The one I'm not concerned about, and I hate to say that, is Laporte and Rams. They're cooks. This is grilling. This is not cooking. Cooking, they got us probably hands down. Grilling.
And we've all tasted their defect food. It is not anything worth bragging about.
Yeah,
Got a point.
You got a very serious point. And the new guys on the block, they're sitting over there.
Yeah, they're chill.
They're chill.
Yeah, they don't seem too worried. By far, the most experienced competitive grilling team was Boondocks BBQ.
Myself and Sergeant Ellsworth are both from the Boondocks down in southern Illinois, so it just seemed right that we called ourselves Boondocks BBQ.
All right, sergeants, how long have you guys been barbecuing?
We've been competing for 4 years.
What advantage would you say that you guys have over the rest of the competition?
I would say we know how the competition goes, for one.
I think timing is a big thing for competitions, and I think that could be our advantage right there.
Undeniably, the team with the most lifetime cooking experience was Sergeant Kane and Sergeant Anderson, otherwise known as Slap Your Mama Barbecue. Slap Your Mama Barbecue. That is awesome. That is a great name. Have you ever seen somebody eat barbecue so good that they actually did slap their mama?
Only in the movies.
So it's really just a metaphor then?
It's a metaphor, but
okay.
Don't stand too close to somebody that's eating. You may get slapped.
But if someone were to get slapped, then your barbecue ribs would probably make them feel a little bit better, though.
Yeah.
After asking around, it became apparent that Slap Your Mama Barbecue was heavily favored by many to win this competition. Who do you think has the best advantage here?
I think my counterpart, Sergeant Anderson and Sergeant Kane.
Slap Your Mama Barbecue?
Slap your mama and slap your daddy.
Slap your kids, slap anyone in the vicinity.
Anybody in the city, but we definitely gonna get your mama.
The contestants had a similar concern as to why this team was such a threat.
Age has its promises. I tell you what, Sergeant Kane over there has been around a while, so...
So you're saying because Sergeant Kane is old as hell that he's probably your biggest threat?
I'm going to say that because he was walking around with the dinosaurs, he knows how to barbecue a thing or two.
He's either really old. Cavemen have grilling since the beginning of time.
Since they invented fire.
They invented fire, essentially.
Who would you say is your biggest threat in this competition?
No one, actually. I'm just going to be honest.
Have you checked out anybody else's setup?
No.
I talked to Specialist Murphy, who was in charge of organizing the entire event. Can you tell us how much preparation went into this event?
Way too much. Ribfest 2014 has been very taxing.
This is going to be an annual competition, correct? And if necessary, we'll fly you in 2015 to continue.
Please no.
Judges will be scoring on multiple categories, including taste, tenderness, presentation, and size of the rib. That's the judging on that too. So if you got some big ribs, yeah.
The size of the rib.
Yeah. Once the grills heated up, the competitors' skills really started to shine, and it became apparent that everyone had their own technique to smoking ribs.
Mop sauce gets applied around 30 minutes.
This is my digital thermometer right here. Hook it up with my thermometer probe, and that'll actually feed right into the smoker, so I know the temp. Anybody that's competing is using thermometers.
Of the other competitors here, who do you think is the biggest threat?
Sergeant Trifon over there, because he has a spray bottle of apple juice just like I do.
I will definitely say that there are merits to using a spray bottle.
Tell us, what is the advantage of putting Windex on your ribs?
The advantage is it kills any germs that if they try to get on there, especially flies.
I actually thought that that was for the flies. So...
I thought it was just something he sprays on his head to keep his head shiny.
Sure, that could be it too, because he does that very well.
What is it that you're looking for right now?
I want the coals to be gray and stuff like that. I want this to look like that.
And you're smoking your sauce too. I don't know if anybody else is doing that. What do you think of your sauce so far?
It's just not happening for me right
Are you a little concerned?
now. Yeah.
Because sauce is everything.
I mean, it's not everything.
Sergeant Douglas, what would you say makes good barbecue ribs?
The sauce.
It's all about the sauce.
It's all about the sauce.
Okay.
Although they weren't eager to share their grilling secrets,
So,
they did point out some mistakes
From what I
that they had
gathered,
observed.
you're saying lighter fluid is a sign of an amateur.
No, it's normally shunned in the barbecue world.
Because you don't want your ribs tasting like fuel.
Pretty much.
Would you mind telling me what you just did right now?
It was a long, complicated process. We stoked the fire,
Okay.
added some wood for some more smoke. We rotated the meat and re-seasoned it and re-added some spray to it.
Okay. You say everything is going according to plan so far?
Yes,
Can't see his eyes. Look at his eyes.
exactly.
That's his poker look right there.
Exactly, it's my poker face.
So you can't tell if he's concerned or not. How's everything coming along? You feeling confident?
With the grilling portion nearly complete and turn-in time approaching, it was all coming down to presentation.
So do you have anything special planned for the presentation?
Oh, I got my turn-in tray already.
So I got a sneak peek of Sergeant Kane's ribs, and not gonna lie, these are delicious. It's crunch time. You have about 25 minutes left. What's the final stages?
They're grilling on the actual grill right now. Sure.
Okay, ribs are looking lovely.
A little rib. You see how the rib's going at angle?
This is Ribs Ahoy entry. Extremely tender. When they say falling off the bone, this came clean off the bone.
I don't want to cut it all the way.
Really?
Excellent presentations.
Hey, I'm just saying, I'm watching the time. If ribs ain't turned in on time.
You're still cutting it. It must be good. Reyes and Laporte's rib. Another excellent example of tender ribs. Very flavorful. I will say, not one person has botched their ribs. It's going to be very tough competition.
The judges were in place with an empty stomach, so it was also important that they keep an open mind.
Well, that's the other thing. You're not, like, if the first rib that comes by, you're not going to devour that entire rib.
Yeah, try telling that to this guy. The judges were presented with a plate from each team, as well as a scorecard to grade their ribs.
Finger looking good.
So what did it for you? Is it the sauce?
Whatever they put on top of it. And they had a nice presentation.
Once the cards were collected, the scores were tallied up to determine one winner.
We had a tie for third. My Alfred Omega. My Trishana Ellsworth tied at 129. Woo! My second place winner, Ribs Ahoy, my Chicago Bears. Woo! First place winner, I can make the ribs slay your mama.
Congratulations, Sergeant Anderson. You hold the crown right now.
Yeah, we go. You know, you asked me earlier, was there any fear, do you have any concern? And I told you no.
Congratulations, Sergeant Kane.
Thank you.
You are the official 2014 Camp Arif John Rib Master. How are you feeling right now, Laporte?
I was okay, but now they told me that everybody didn't have the same ribs. This makes a huge difference.
Well, I'm eating Sergeant Kane's ribs right now. Let me tell you, these are...
Let me eat one.
Our ribs were still super tender. I think it ultimately came down to the sauce.
Well, that concludes the competition. It was a lot of fun, a lot of hard work. But we got there. We named one king, one true rib master. Sergeant Kane. Hopefully, next month, we can do it again.